Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be checking out my current spec, the Enhancement Shaman, rocking the Doomhammer, or as Preach says it. If you know who Preach is, I'm sure you do, the Doom Bringer. But it's the Doomhammer. Let's check it out. Now we're going to get the Doomhammer from Thrall. I'm going to put money that he dies. Just because I have a bad feeling he's going to. I'm trying to avoid Shaman spoilers because I'm not in the alpha. Hopefully I get into the beta. I usually seem to get pretty lucky and manage to snake my way in somehow. So I don't know, but the Shaman stuff isn't up yet, so nobody's seen it. But based on some of the other ones that I have watched, because I've gone over and watched them simply because I'm going to focus on my character from the start, I got a bad feeling Thrall might bite it. Thrall might bite it. They are just cleaning ranks. But whatever, that's not a big deal. We get Doomhammer. Now, me personally, Doomhammer looks cool, but I'm also not really that pumped about it. I don't know. It looks alright. I don't really care for the skins too much. I'm a little indifferent to it. I don't hate it though. Don't get me wrong. I ain't hating on the Doomhammer. I think it's a cool weapon. It's legendary. I just kind of wish they came up with something different for Enhancement Shamans rather than the Doomhammer and kept Thrall in the game in some way or something along those lines. But hey, whatever. I'll take what I can get. Let's just check out these abilities and see what they are. So again, this is alpha. I say again, but in the first video I didn't mention it, and I probably should. So this is alpha. Things are totally subject to change. I mean, one of our spells on the elemental thing was using lunar power. We don't use lunar power. That's stupid. We're shamans. We use maelstrom. Yeah, pretentious voice. Okay? So, with that out of the way, let's step forward, shall we? So, as with all weapons, you start with the magical golden ring right here. So the first thing is Doom Winds! Instant 45-second cooldown. Unleash the inner power of the Doomhammer, causing all attacks to trigger Wind Fury and increasing the damage of Wind Fury by 200% for 6 seconds. 60 seconds, mother of God, that would be insane, am I right? A full minute of just unrelenting storms. It's crazy, crazy. So 200% by 6 seconds. Very similar to the first of the first thing of the elemental weapon. It's a 200% damage increase for lightning bolt and chain lightning for them. For this, it's the damage of Wind Fury is 200%, and since everything triggers Wind Fury, you are for 6 seconds unloading damage, just swinging the shit out of that Doomhammer. It's gonna be cool. Alright, next on the list, Gathering Storms. Each target hit by Crash Lightning. Crash Lightning is the new AoE ability. It's a frontal conal damage ability that we have. So bye-bye Fire Nova, I guess. Sad. I miss Fire Nova spam already. So each target hit by Crash Lightning increases the damage of your next Storm Strike by 4%. That's great if you're doing a crap ton of mobs and there's a lot of AoE going on. You slam it down, boom, Storm Strike's doing some damage. It's nice. Very nice. I'm gathering 4% up to 8%. Okay. So, next up is Wind Strikes. When Storm Fury activates, you gain 6% attack speed for 3 seconds. And that goes up to 13%. So that's nice. Another passive ability. It just increases your attack speed for 3 seconds. I'm guessing that your attack speed increased means that Wind Fury might be able to proc even more. That's pretty nasty. I like it. We'll stay near the bottom tier this time. It's kind of weird because you kind of want to go all over the place and follow one to the end, but you can't. You just got to kind of go. Just go with it. Just go with it. Alright, so this is Gathering of the Maelstrom. Rockbiter has a 10% chance to generate 100 additional Maelstrom. So Rockbiter generates, say, 10 Maelstrom, because I don't have it on the top of my head. Now it's going to generate 100% more. 20. That's neat. It's just going to duplicate itself. So if it duplicates 50, if it generates 50, it'll generate 100. That's cool. So if you need Maelstrom real quick for a quick burst, boom. You just hope that happens. A little bit of RNG, let it go. No big deal. Chance goes up to, 20%. That's pretty nasty, I guess. Alright. I keep forgetting that the things scale up and you gotta click. Alright. Spirit of the Maelstrom. While in combat and in Ghost Wolf form, you generate 2 Maelstrom every second. what does that go to? Goes to 4. Alright, that's cool. So you just, when you're in combat, you just passively generate Maelstrom. That's an alright ability, just passive. So far, these are all passive, nothing special. They're good, but nothing special. Spiritual Healing. Increase the healing from your healing surge by 6%. Pretty standard business. Gonna assume it's gonna go to 13. Anything starting at 6 seems to go to 13 right now, so we'll just skip putting points. Alright, right in the dead center, we have Hurricane. When Storm Fury activates, your next Storm Strike will deal 50% additional damage. That's nice. So we got increased haste, or attack speed, from Storm Fury, and now we have increased damage for your Storm Strike by 50%. So that's really nice. So a lot of cool, solid damage buffs. Fueled by Rage. While Shamanistic Rage is active, you heal yourself for 20% of your maximum health over 15 seconds. So let's see what that scales to. 40%! That's a beautiful number. So that's a really good oh shit button. That's great, man. You nail Shamanistic Rage, and now you get a heal over time. No, it's not. Yeah, over 15 seconds. So that's great. You know, comboed with like maybe a quick healing surge. Good times. Next to this, we have Surge of the Elements. Increase the damage of your Frostbrand, Flame Tongue, and Rockbiter attacks by 6%, up to 13 at maxed out. Now, I'm okay with the whole Maelstrom Generator and Maelstrom Spender. Same thing as a Fury Generator, Fury Spender with the Warriors. It's similar. I just want to point out the fact that using Frostbrand, Flame Tongue, and Rockbiter as the names of the attacks bothers me. Because they just don't sound like a cool attack. Like, I'm going to hit you with my Flame Tongue weapon. It just, I don't know, it doesn't work for me. I feel like, you know, even Flaming Strike would sound better. Like, it just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It'll scale to 13% also. Underneath that, we have Alpha Wolf. While Feral Spirits are active, if you use Crash Lightning, your wolves will also use an area attack for the next 10 seconds. So that's cool. So use Crash Lightning, triggers AoE damage from your wolves. That's pretty awesome. On the opposite side, we have Hammer of Storms. Damage of your Storm Strike increased by 6%, up to 13%. Fairly standard. Forged in Lava. Damage of Lava Lash increased by 6%, up to 13%. So you just get 2 big damage boosts to your 2 hard-hitting nukes. That's awesome. Nothing to write home about there. It's all pretty standard. Storm Flurry, not Storm Fury, Storm Flurry. Storm Strike has a 30% chance to deal damage in extra time. This effect can chain off itself. God damn, that's a beautiful statement. This reminds me of Vanilla WoW, or better yet, Burning Crusade, because it was still existed in Burning Crusade, I believe. But Wind Fury could trigger Wind Fury. So if you're in the middle of unloading Wind Fury strikes, you can trigger a Wind Fury off of one of those, which can trigger a Wind Fury off of one of those, and so on. And so it could just pummel. The chances weren't super high. It didn't always happen, but every once in a while it happened, and it was crazy in PvP to see people just get decimated. Now, in Vanilla WoW, naturally, it wasn't as noticeable because Vanilla WoW came out, there was niche groups. You could heal, you were a healer, you could tank, and you were a warrior, you would tank. If you were anything else that could tank, you didn't. And if you did damage, you did damage. That's how it was. So you didn't see it too much, but it really came to the surface at the end of Vanilla early Burning Crusade when you started to see people playing it. So this is the same thing. Having it be able to chain off itself is really, really cool. The percentage is probably going to be much lower in Tamed, so we won't have a big deal with it. So it'll be cool to see it happen, though. Some nice RNG burst damage. Alright, on to the Golden Dragons. Unleash Doom! Unleash Doom upon your enemies. Storm Strike has a chance to cause Doomhammer to unleash the power of the elements, causing your special attacks to also cause Arc of Lightning or Streaks of Lava at your target. So it's an RNG ability that just periodically lets your Doomhammer just say, go to hell, eat my shit right there. Boom, eat it. You're dead. I'm shooting things all over the place. Things are dying. There's lightning and lava just spewing all over the place. It's amazing. Amazing. cool. But it's, again, it's percentile chance. Don't know what it is off the top of our heads because it's not written on here. It's RNG, which is a little annoying, but whatever, I'll deal with it. Across the way, over here, Doom Vortex. This sounds terrible, but it also sounds like an awesome Megadeth song, you know? So Doom Vortex. When you use Lava Lash, Doomhammer releases a fiery tornado at your target, lasting for 3 seconds and deals 1 plus 100% of your attack power damage to all enemies within 3 yards. So when you use Lava Lash, you make a tornado that does AoE damage. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so both of these seem like it's AoE. No. Unleash Doom is single target, whereas Doom Vortex is AoE. Alright, that makes sense. Maybe I missed that with the elementals, as one is that, and it didn't register, because that's stupid. And lastly, we have Doom Wolves. Everything's with Doom. It doesn't feel shaman-y to me. I understand they're going off of Doomhammer, but the whole Doom thing is very warlocky. I don't know, whatever. The Doomhammer will imbue your feral spirits with either fire, frost, or lightning properties, granting them extra unique abilities. So that's cool. So it's a buff for your wolves. So that's really, really cool. You have a lot of awesome abilities. I mean, your nukes are just getting buffed, and then you get a buff for one of your cooldowns. That's probably going to be really cool to see some new spell animations. It'll be really interesting. So that's the Doomhammer. Last video was pretty long, so I just wanted to keep this down. So we're just kind of going over the traits, and a lot of them are really, basic damage increases. So why go crazy ham on it? Going into amazing detail. None of these things are really game-breaking or gameplay-altering like crazy. Again, we haven't seen the Shaman in action yet, so there's some things that will have to be worked out. There's definitely stuff that's going to be triggered, but a lot of the Shaman stuff seems like it's really indicative of RNG and percentile chances right now, at least for the Enhancement Shaman. Elemental as well, actually. So, either way, if you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, are you excited for the artifact weapons? Are you excited for an Enhancement Shaman or an Elemental Shaman or any other class? Are you happy with your choice? Do you like the aesthetic of it? Because that's a whole nother topic, is what these weapons look like. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, see you later.